I didn't even feel like recording last night. I didn't feel like recording. We were fucking stunned. We were stunned by what happened. We had complete control. 27-13, 99.7% chance from what ESPN said that we were going to win the game. 5 minutes left. It's like, how can the defense choke with such little time left? Oh, wait, because of the bad play calling by Mike McDaniel and the offense. It's like the quick decision making. You got no quick decision making. Holy shit. I just couldn't. That game was a complete disaster. I would like to blame the officiating, but for something like this, no. This was a terrible game on our end. I'm well aware that there's been bad officiating recently, especially those teams that played against the Eagles. But for something like this, you got to take full responsibility. You need to go into film study this week and study what just happened. Because you don't lose to somebody like this. How do you lose to Will Levis, whatever the fuck his name is. How do you pronounce it? Oh my God. For this to be 28-27, a 1-point win by the Titans, I am shocked. I am shocked you let that happen. And the defense was doing so good in the fourth quarter. We got our acts together. And they committed 2 turnovers. And we were able to score 2 easy touchdowns. Thank you, Raheem Mostert. He was the star of our game. Everybody else was... Yeah. And here's another thing I'd like to point out in the first half. Tyreek Hill got injured because somehow the Titans wanted to play dirty. Oh my God. That didn't look like a proper tackle. And he was sidelined for almost like more than half the game. Man. But the Titans did show up today, man. DeAndre Hopkins and Derrick Henry. I gotta give respect to the team. Congrats on the win. But this is gonna haunt the Dolphins. And my mom couldn't even get good sleep last night. Do you know how that makes us feel? You could have just ended it right there. It's like, okay, make Titans and Dolphins sleep well. Titans and Dolphins fans sleep well because the Titans know that this may be over and the Dolphins can secure the win. But then you have to make this an emotional roller coaster for everybody. Oh my God. I can't tell if this is real. I have reason to believe that the cold December curse is pretty real because a lot of fans that are not the Miami Dolphins have been telling us about this. How we cannot finish strong when we're headed into December. And I'm starting to believe that. Taking a loss to the 49ers, going on that 5-game losing streak, being 8-3. I mean, we didn't. It didn't even matter if we made the playoffs. We still played. We still ended poorly. We could have beat the Chargers. We could have beat the Patriots. That could have made us 10-7. My bad. Would have been 11-6. I didn't do the math in my head. I just quickly thought out of things and said it. So, my bad. Yeah, 9-8 record. We could have been 11-6 that season. Our schedule coming up. We've got Jets, Cowboys, Ravens, and the Bills. That's it. But we need to figure something out. How are we going to deal with the pressure that we've been on? Because it looks like we're getting exposed without Tyreek Hill. Our offense has been poor without him. It's so what if he was injured? We have one of our other best receivers, Jalen Waddle. But Raheem Mostert was the factor of how we were able to get the game going for us. Yeah, Jalen Waddle. Tua needs to start contributing and get to Jalen Waddle. Just kicked the fucking rock. So upset at this game. We're not gonna beat these teams if we play shit like this. losing. Well, I know losing to a under 500 team, like it happens to good teams. Like it happens to everybody. You can't like win to every under 500 team just because they have a low record. But it's a must win. In the end, it's still a must win game because they're already depleted. Well, our offensive line has been getting more depleted. Like allowing sacks like that to happen to Tua, holy crap! I can't. Injuries have been a big problem for both sides. Like there was like 4 or 5 injuries. Xavier Howard was down for. He did come back up, but like I'm still counting him in. Jalen Waddle was kind of down for a bit after like a pass in the middle and like getting bumped by like two defenders. Yeah, something like this. Like we Tua needs to start like throwing places where there won't be like much traffic. It's been a little problem for him, and like these defenders someday will start to catch up on us for that. God damn. Yeah, there's been a little noise out there. Still believe we're going 13-4. But at that point, we just have to win out. Like we gotta hope for the best. We can, guys. We can get the number 1 seed. We still can get the number 1 seed. But the best probable situation for now is that we have to win out. And I mean, it may not be possible by the way we showed up against the Titans, but it still can happen. I mean, it's any given games, like well, any day now. Someone told me it's any given Monday when the quote is any given Sunday. So, well, it really doesn't matter. We could still show up anytime. We gotta hope for the best. These guys like come back and ready for the playoffs. This is gonna impact us for the playoff run if this is how shit we're gonna be. We can't beat teams like the Cowboys, Ravens, and Bills if we can't even get things done at our home turf, which we were undefeated at home, but now we weren't. Not anymore. Dolphins fans, you have every right to be angry. I mean, like show me your event in the comments section down below. What record will we end up with? I mean, I originally predicted from the start, like before the start of the season, that we would go 13-4. Chances are, like, it may not happen because the Ravens may be out for revenge. But like I was saying before about the AFC, I'm gonna get back on that. We can get the number 1 seed and win out. Doesn't matter if the Ravens win the rest of their games except the Miami Dolphins. We can get the number 1 seed because of the tiebreaker. So it's still a bit of good news for us. So like still, I didn't want us dropping that game. We still want to win no matter what. It would have been nice if we went 14-3 to end things off, but it is what it is. Let me know how you feel. Like if you got any more details or any more thoughts about the game that you want to share, feel free to let me know that as well, so we can converse about that. Because there's got to be some more explanations because I'm just giving out what I just saw. Man, I was ready to go to bed happily ever after the end. And yeah, fins up, everybody. Let's just be more consistent at the very end. We better be the same way when we play against those good teams coming up in the last 3 games.